Good afternoon, Mr. Bothman. How are you?
Good afternoon, Mr. Rosenthal. How are you?
Doing well, sir. Just winding down for the holidays, hopefully.
I heard it. Well, you can count on me to cooperate, sir. I did send you compliance documents for one individual. Amira Al-Kataj.
Yeah, we're fine. We can move on that one to dismiss. And then we had a question. I was just wondering if you saw a individual by the last name Alfred. Was he in any of the breakout rooms?
He wasn't with me.
Okay. Thank you, sir. And then did you have anything else pending outside that one that you sent me?
Everybody else is, I have just 1, 2 guilties and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for trial, 6 for trial. So yeah, everybody's either asking for a trial date. And I got, a lot of those firearm cases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they're going to ask for a trial date, or I know you're going to need your officer on certain cases. So we're just asking for a trial date for that purpose as well.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the offers. Again, if I don't get to tell you so, I hope you have a great day.
You too, sir. You too. I'm sure I'll see you before the holidays, but thank you. I appreciate you.
You definitely will. I'm standing by.
Yep. And let me know if you need anything else. And then attorney Andrew DiMaggio. Who are you here for, sir?
You're Gina Anderson.
Anderson. Okay. Eugenia, you said?
Correct. Hope I'm in the right court.
Yeah, this is the correct courtroom. Did they take any kind of course or anything?
Oh, here's the deal on this case.
Well,
She
let's
has
wait. Let's wait to go. Miss Wilson, can you put us in a breakout room? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Bossman.
Yes.
I have a client that speaks Spanish and they're in a breakout room with the interpreter. Can you go in there for me?
Of course. What room?
No, it's 4. I'll have to send you.
Okay.
Ms. Learst, will you let Judge know I'm ready for people in my breakout room, except for one person who's not connected to audio.
Yes, sir. Can you tell me who you're ready on so I can set your files aside?
Okay. Ateman, A-T-E-M-A-N.
Okay.
Almontesar, A-L-M-O-N-T-E-S-A-R.
Okay.
Algawi, A-L-Q-U-I-E. Chantel Andrews,
I'm sorry, what was that one again?
Chantel Andrews.
Okay.
Next is Ridha Ali, ALI. Next is Jonathan Arnold.
Okay.
Next one is Quan Anderson.
Okay.
Next one is Ash Stafford, Ash Shahid. I'm sorry, Ash Shahid.
Got it.
Next one is,
Thank you. Oh, more. Okay.
got a couple more. Next one is Abdo, first one on the list for 130.
Mhm.
Next one is Antonio Austin.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk,
Yes, sir.
can I confirm, I spoke with Mr. Rosenthal. On my file I'm retained on, I have it as Alani, but I would like to know if on the docket, it's under the name Al Janabi, just to be sure.
It is under Al Janabi.
Thank you very much. We're ready to go whenever the judge is.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
ALATAB. Hey, Attorney Fikens, did we have an Alfred in the breakout room by any chance?
Not for me.
Okay, we don't have that individual here, Miss Lurst, and I know why you were asking me about that, and they're not here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Eugenia Anderson, have you talked to an attorney or do you have your own attorney coming?
My attorney, he's Mr. DiMaggio. He's in there already.
Thank you, ma'am. You can hear yourself.
We've talked, we're just gonna get another data in this case.
Very good. I'm just
Okay.
defensive. But thanks.
You're Mr. Fikens, right?
Yes, sir. How you
Good to
doing?
see you.
Good to see you. Well, I don't see you right now, but good to see you.
Mr. Rosenthal, there's a Spanish-speaking gentleman from Honduras
Mhm.
wishes to accept your offer, but because of probable immigration issues, we'd ask if you could amend to allowing. It's a driver's license issue. He's charged with never having acquired his license.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
For today. Yes.
I'll let him know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then Attorney Fikens, you'll be here tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'm just going to be sending over, I won't be, but you'll have everything for tomorrow. I'm making sure.
Thank you. You're not going to be around?
No, sir. Not tomorrow, unfortunately, but I will be here Friday.
Very good. Thank you.
But if you need anything, don't hesitate. You can still, and I will, Miss Lurst. You don't hesitate. You can still call me. You know, I just won't be in the office.
Want to go over there? Okay.
Yeah, that's the cold spot over there.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the date? 12.
Okay, we're ready on that case. Can I bring the interpreter out and that defendant, just one?
Uh, Yes, please.
Sure, you can bring them out.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lurst. We are ready. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving as the presiding judge. I'm ready on the afternoon docket. Hopefully everything is ready. Ms. Lurst, if you could tell me who's up first.
Yes, Your Honor. Can you take care of Mr. Hyman? That's Attorney Calabet's file.
Okay, yes, I can. I'm going to call that case at this time. I have for Mr. Hyman, SX 3985660, counts 1 and 2, scheduled for pre-trial and a hearing today. Counsel, your appearance.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Dan Calabet appearing on behalf of Taisuk Aman. He should be on Zoom.
All right, and can he turn on his camera and state his name? I need to capture his image.
Hello, my name is Taisuk Aman.
Thank you, and good afternoon to both of you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, can we please have a bench trial date?
All right, your client understands his right to a jury trial
Yes,
and wishes to proceed with the bench trial. Is that correct?
that is correct.
Wonderful. I'm going to schedule this matter for a bench trial. And that date is going to be on January 5th, 2023.
Your Honor, can we do it a week or two after that, please?
Okay, we can go to the 12th. Does that work, counsel?
That should be fine. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Wonderful. We'll do January 12th,
Okay.
2023, and that'll be at 10:45 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.
You do the same.
Thank
All
you.
right, Ms. Lurst, who do we have up next?
We have Mr. El Janabi, Attorney Dubin.
Okay, for Mr. Al Janabi, I have case number SP 139-17401. Counsel,
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Maxwell Dubin appearing on behalf of Mr. Al Janabi.
good afternoon, counsel. All right, today this matter is scheduled for formal hearing. Did an officer check in?
I do not believe so, Your Honor, and for that reason, the defense moves to dismiss the matter.
All right, in response, Mr.
Corporal Williams is here for El Janabi.
He is.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you, Ms. Lurst.
All right,
Um,
so I'll have to recall it. Do you need to go in the breakout room with Mr. Attorney Rosenthal?
No, Your Honor. I've actually worked out a resolution to this matter.
Okay. And what is that resolution, counsel?
He agreed to amend the one count to blockading.
All right, and you have the authority to plead responsible on behalf of your client?
I do, Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea of responsible. I'll amend the charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the fine at $175. How quickly can you get that paid?
Can they get 2 weeks to pay it?
Yes, 2 weeks is fine. And so I will put this on my docket for, let's see, January 21st, 2023. Nope, strike that. December 21st, 2022, and that will be at 10:30 a.m. and adjourned to pay. So make sure he gets it paid, okay?
Your Honor, I apologize. You said 175, correct?
Yes, $175.
Thank you so much, Your Honor, and Mr. Rosenthal, and to everybody in the court. I hope you have a wonderful day.
You do the same. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, Your
Good
Honor.
morning, Judge.
All right.
And then can we have Corporal Williams place his name and badge number on the record, please, Your Honor?
Please do, Corporal Williams.
Yes, good morning, Corporal Lamont Williams, badge 4198, City of Detroit Police. And I apologize for my appearance. I was at a lieutenant of ours retired from 45 years.
Okay, are you
apologize for not
bringing us
being
some
uniformed.
cake or something like that?
Say it again?
Are you bringing us some cake or something like that?
Of course.
No, I'm just kidding. You're all set. Thank you so much. Be safe
All
out
right.
here and enjoy the rest of
Yes,
the day.
thank you, Corporal.
Thank you,
Stay
too.
safe.
You too, thank you.
All right. Miss Lurs, who do we have up next?
Next, we have Eugenia Anderson, and that would be Attorney DiMaggio's matter, please.
All right, wonderful for Miss Anderson. I have counsel. Is everything okay?
Yes, I
Yes.
was just hoping did I leave too early?
No, the corporal was just placing his appearance on the record.
My
You're good.
apologies. Sorry for the interruption.
Nope, that's okay. I wanted to make sure you were good. All right, thank you. All right, Miss Eugenia Anderson, I have case number 222-842-861 and case number 223-588-511. Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Andrew DiMaggio on behalf of Eugenia Anderson.
Mr. DiMaggio, can you please put your camera on for me?
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Thank you.
There you are.
Sorry about that, Judge.
That's okay. All right, and Ms. Anderson, please place your appearance on the record. Your name.
My name is Eugenia Anderson.
Thank you, and good afternoon to both of you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, we're scheduled for pretrial. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, this case also has a case in circuit court all arising out of the same transaction. And I'm trying to coordinate and negotiate a settlement. And in speaking to Mr. Rosenthal, he's going to speak with the prosecutor that I'm dealing with across the street. So instead of setting it for a bench trial, can we just set this put it out for maybe a couple weeks, and we could probably settle this case?
All right, I'd still like to schedule it for a bench trial, but if you all can get it settled, that would be great, okay?
Okay.
All right, so, Mr. Rosenthal, were you about to say something?
No, Your Honor. I need to talk with somebody, in the circuit court about this case. I think we'll be able to come to a resolution. I'm hoping it'll be by the date of bench trial, Your Honor. And I'll do my best.
All right, I'll schedule it for bench trial January 19th, 2023 at 10:45 a.m. That should give enough time for everybody to talk to who they need to. Yes, Ms. Anderson?
I wanted to say because my next court date as Frank Murphy is January 23rd. So if they try, and that's my pretrial for the same case.
Okay.
So if they can have it right after that to see what's going to happen with that, that would be better because they're going to keep switching this case to me. I don't know why I'm fighting two of the same cases.
Ms. Anderson, I'll talk to you about that, okay?
Okay.
This bench trial date will be fine, and I'll explain why, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. We'll talk after the Zoom.
Okay.
Okay.
Nothing else is scheduled for January 19th at 10:45 a.m. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Judge, is that in person or on Zoom?
It's on Zoom unless you desire to come in person.
No, Zoom is fine, Your Honor. It'll probably be 3 feet of snow. Thanks.
All right.
All right, take care.
Very good. Take care, both of you.
Have a good one. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You too. All right. Who do we have up next, Ms. Lurst?
Mr. Aguilar, we have an interpreter here for him.
Okay, where is the interpreter?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Ricardo Cáceres.
Thank you. Please raise your right hand. Will you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceeding and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. State your name and qualifications for the record, please.
Ricardo Cáceres, Caceres, and I am a qualified interpreter
You are interpreting today from English to,
from English to Spanish and vice versa.
thank you. I am ready to call the case. I have case number SP 139-77741. Mr. Aguilar, please state your name for the record.
Estoy lista para llamar el caso en esta ocasión. El caso número SP 1397-7741. Señor Aguilar, por favor, diga su nombre completo.
Arnold Giovanni Vázquez Aguilar.
Arnold Giovanni Vázquez Aguilar.
Thank you. We are here for a pretrial. How are we proceeding today? Who's the attorney representing Mr. Aguilar?
I am, Your Honor.
Estamos aquí para un prejuicio. La señora jueza preguntó quién era el abogado que te estaba representando y el señor Boffman mencionó que él era.
Your Honor, the defendant and I have discussed the matter. He is going to waive his right to any further hearings or trials and plead guilty. There is a recommendation.
El señor Aguilar y yo hablamos en cuanto a esta situación y él va a rechazar su derecho a tener un juicio y estamos listos para declararnos culpable si es que hay alguna recomendación al respecto y sí lo hay.
Counsel, place your appearance on the record for me. I failed to do that.
Harry Boffman for the defendant, Your Honor.
El señor abogado se presentó legalmente en frente de su señoría.
All right. Let me place the agreement on the record for me.
Judge, the defendant would plead guilty here to driving without ever having acquired a driver's license. That charge would thereafter be amended to allowing an unlicensed driver. We're asking for a delayed sentence with dismissal on payment if that doesn't, if Mr. Rosenthal doesn't object.
Okay. Estamos aquí con el propósito que el señor Aguilar se va a declarar culpable de nunca haber adquirido una licencia de manejar. Sin embargo, esta acusación va a ser enmendada en el hecho de que permitió que una persona sin licencia manejara y también estamos solicitando que haya una prórroga para el pago de la multa en caso de que no lo pueda hacer el acusado.
Mr. Rosenthal, do you object to the recommendation for a delayed sentence upon payment of fines and costs? Dismissal?
I have no objection, Your Honor.
Y el señor fiscal no tiene ninguna objeción a que este caso quede resuelto y que también se conceda la prórroga para pagar la multa y los costos.
Mr. Aguilar, please raise your right hand.
Señor Aguilar, por favor, levanta tu mano derecha en frente de la juez.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Afirmas y prometes que dirás en este testimonio la verdad, únicamente la verdad y con la ayuda de Dios. ¿Lo prometes?
Lo prometo.
I promise.
Thank you. You may place your hand down.
Baja la mano.
Mr. Aguilar, do you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to the matter that is before the court on today?
Señor Aguilar, ¿tú estás al tanto que tienes el derecho a tener un juicio con relación al caso que nos enfrenta aquí este día?
¿No está bien?
It's okay.
Right, and you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty on today, that you are giving up your right to a trial in this matter.
Y entiendes que si yo acepto tu declaración de culpabilidad, tú estás rechazando el derecho que tienes a que haya un juicio en esta situación.
Okay.
Okay.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty on today?
¿Alguien te ha ofrecido algo? ¿Alguien te ha amenazado con el propósito de que te declares culpable de este caso este día?
No,
No,
no.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
te estás declarando culpable porque de hecho eres culpable.
Así es.
That's it.
Thank you. Attorney Blackman, you may proceed as to the factual basis.
Así está, entonces el señor abogado defensor va a estipular los hechos.
Mr. Aguilar, you will agree that on the date and time indicated on the ticket that you received, you were driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit, correct?
Tú vas a estar de acuerdo que en el día y la hora que especifica en la esquela de tráfico que tú andabas manejando un vehículo automotor en la ciudad de Detroit. ¿Es eso cierto?
Es cierto.
It is true.
And it is also true that you never have acquired a Michigan driver's license, correct?
Y es cierto entonces que tú jamás has adquirido una licencia de manejar de Michigan. ¿Es eso correcto?
Es correcto.
Correct.
And on that date and time, you got a ticket for driving without having acquired a driver's license, and that's why you're here today, right?
Y en esa ocasión a ti te dieron una esquela de tráfico por andar manejando sin una licencia válida y por ese motivo es que estás aquí ahora, ¿correcto?
Correcto.
Correct.
I am satisfied that there is a factual basis for the plea here. Thank you, Your Honor.
Estoy contento y satisfecho de que hay una base práctica en cuanto a esta acusación.
I'm accepting your plea of guilty.
Estoy aceptando tu declaración de culpabilidad
I'm assessing cost in the amount of $200.
y estoy imponiéndote una multa en la cantidad de $200.
The fine will be $25.
La multa será de 25
And the matter will be dismissed upon payment of fines and costs.
y tan pronto como tú pagues los costos y la multa, el caso será resuelto y ya no tendrá ningún efecto.
How quickly can you get this paid, Mr. Aguilar?
¿Cuán rápido puedes pagar esta multa, señor Aguilar?
Pues el día de hoy.
I could pay it today.
Okay, go online, get it paid today. Please give the clerk some time to get it in the system. So pay it later today.
Te vas a meter a el sitio de internet. Dale tiempo a la secretaria del juzgado para que ingrese tu caso. Entonces vas a poder pagarlo un poquitito más tarde.
I will schedule this matter for an adjourn to pay and for dismissal on Friday, December 9th, 2022 at 10:30.
Entonces voy a posponer este caso para que quede completo y resuelto y que tú hayas tenido el tiempo para pagar la multa hasta el día viernes 9 de diciembre a las 2 de la tarde.
As long as you get it paid today, and it is in the system now, thank you, Ms. Lurs, then you don't have to come back to court on Friday. We will dismiss it on Friday.
Si puedes pagarlo hoy, ya está en el sistema del tribunal, puedes accesarlo por internet. Si lo pagas hoy mismo, entonces ya no tienes que presentarte el día viernes para arreglar esa situación y el caso quedará cerrado este mismo día.
¿Tendría que hablar ya para haberlo pagado?
Do I have to call to check if it's been paid?
You don't have to. As long as you paid it, we'll know. It'll be in the system.
Tú no tienes que llamar ni nosotros tenemos que llamar. Nosotros podemos verlo. Y si tú lo pagas, entonces ya va a estar en el sistema y nosotros veremos que ya lo pagaste.
Oh, está bien.
Okay.
¿Por línea se puede cancelar?
Can I pay it online?
Yes, you can.
Sí, puedes hacerlo por línea.
¿Me van a enviar algo en donde lo voy a pagar, o sea, por línea o?
Are you going to send me something that I can pay it online?
No, Miss Lurs, can you give him the instructions so the interpreter can let him know how to go online?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, van a dar instrucciones y te las voy a traducir cómo puedes conectarte en línea.
Okay.
So he can go to the 36th District Court website.
Did you say 36th District Court?
Website, yeah.
Yes. And he just has to go to make payment.
I'm sorry, can you speak a little bit louder?
I'm sorry. He'll go to the 36th District Court website. And then there's a link that says make payment or pay ticket. And then he'll just have to enter his case number and I can give that to you.
Enter what?
His case number,
Okay,
it's S as in Sam, P as in Paul,
yes.
139 77741.
41, right?
Yes, SP 139 77741.
I got it. Let me tell him that.
Thank
Mira,
you.
tienes que ir al sitio web del 36 DC, que quiere decir Tribunal del Distrito, District Court, 36 District Court. Allí va a aparecer un enlace que se llama en inglés link.
Ajá.
Y ahí va a aparecer donde dice make payment, haga pagos. Vas a entrar tu número de caso. Tu número de caso es el SP, escríbelo bien, SP, S de Saúl, P de Pedro, 1 3 9 7 7 7 4 1. Cuando estás allí, lo pagas.
Okay.
¿Ok?
Ya.
¿Entendiste?
Sí,
He understood, Your Honor.
Perdón.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you to the interpreter. If nothing else, you are both excused.
Your Honor, excuse me, but I think I have another case. So do I have to come back or do I?
No, stay with me. We'll do that case next, but you can excuse Mr. Aguilar.
Okay. Te puedes retirar ya, Arnoldo.
Una pregunta.
A question.
Ese es el que voy a pagar, el de no licencia y el ticket de la luz que tiene agregado aquí.
Ese es el tiquete que está allí. Lo que está en ese tiquete, eso es lo que vas a pagar. He's just asking if this is the only ticket that I have to pay.
Ms. Mack, can you answer that for him?
I'm looking it up right now, Your Honor.
Están buscando a ver esa pregunta, ¿ok? Si tienes algo más que pagar.
All right. Wonderful. You are excused, Mr. Oh, she's looking up the case. Let's give it a second.
Un momentito.
Would you please let Mr. Aguilar know that he can pay also by phone? I will give you the phone number and there is a Spanish option available on the telephone. The number is 855-798-1547.
Let me repeat it. 855-798-1547.
Sí.
Ok. Mira, también puedes pagar por teléfono. Copia el número del teléfono que te voy a dar. 855 798
Ok,
1547. Allí
correcto.
cuando llames hay una opción para que puedas hablar en español, te atienden en español y entonces puedes pagar la multa. Siempre vas a tener que dar el número del caso.
Está bien.
Okay? You got it.
All right, very good. You are excused, Mr. Aguilar. Did someone say something?
Yes.
That was me, Your Honor. He does have a civil infraction that he owes $130 on disobeying a red light.
Mr. Rosenthal, would you dismiss that case based on the plea here today?
I don't have any objection, Your Honor, if they're playing to what they pled to.
All right.
Thank you kindly.
Aparentemente también tenías otro tiquete que tenía otra multa. Tu abogado defensor solicitó que si podían perdonar esa multa y el señor fiscal dijo que no tenía ninguna objeción siempre y cuando tú pagues la multa que se te ha impuesto ahora.
Ok, está bien.
Okay,
Ms.
thank you.
Lurs, Ms. Lurs, would you please place that case number on the record for me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Y ya están aunando las dos acusaciones en un solo caso.
Está bien, gracias.
Thank you.
That will be ticket number, I'm sorry. Ticket number is SP 13977.
Wait. Wait.
I'm sorry.
Please. Again, if you can speak a little bit louder and go slow, please.
Yes, I'm sorry. S is in Sam, P is in Paul. 139-771-51.
Let me say it again. S has in Soul, P has in Peter, 139-771-51.
Correct.
Thank you. También el número del tiquete del otro caso, apúntalo, es el S de Saúl, P de Pedro, 139-771-51. Okay?
Ok.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, very good.
Muy bien. Can he leave?
Yes.
Te puedes retirar, Arnoldo. Es
Ok,
todo.
gracias. Buen día.
Have a good day.
Okay, you too. Who do we have up for the next case for the interpreter?
I don't show another case for the interpreter, Your Honor. I know he mentioned it, but I'm not sure. We didn't need his services for anyone else that checked in, so I'm not sure who he's here for.
I have a name and case number, Your Honor.
Can you give us the last name?
Garcia Arce.
How do you spell the last name?
Garcia, G-A.
No, that's okay. I see it. Did that individual show up? Arce, A-R-C-E? Do we
That's
have
correct.
an individual with us?
I didn't talk to him, Judge.
Not here, Your Honor.
Show up, Your Honor.
He did not show up?
Correct. He's not here.
All right, let me call it. SP 137-9939, counts 1 and 2 for Mr. Garcia Jose Arce. The defendant has failed to appear for the 1:30 pretrial. It's now 2:37 p.m. I'm satisfied I've given him ample time to appear. KPS will issue as to both matters, and the bond will be set at $25 cash or surety. Anything else for my consideration as to that individual? If not, I am going to release the interpreter. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day.
You do the same. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Are we ready to go forward? Tell me who's next.
Judge, I have a breakout room that can be closed down, and I'm ready on all my people in that breakout room.
Wonderful. Are you ready on Antonio Austin as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll call Mr. Austin while they close that other breakout room. I have for Mr. Antonio Austin, SP 114-22571, SP 119-9708, counts 2 and 3, SP 120-71401, SP 121-21641, case number 136-036-351, case number 215-18781, counts 1 and 3. Mr. Austin, please state your full name for the record.
Yes, Antonio Jamal Austin.
Thank you. If you could just get in a little more light so we can capture your image, sir. All right, Mr. Ficus, that these matters are scheduled for pre-trial. How
Yes,
will
Your
this
Honor.
proceeding? And I need someone to take
Yes,
your
Your-
hat off in court. We're in court. All right, Mr. Ficus.
Thank you, Your Honor. After speaking with my client about his matters, he wishes to continue his not guilty plea. We talked about jury trial or a bench trial. He understands that he has a right to a jury trial. He wishes to waive that right and ask for a bench trial date for these matters.
All right, thank you. I am setting the matters for bench trial. And the bench trial date will be on Thursday. No. Let's see, it would have to be Thursday, January 5th, 2023, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. You are excused. Mr. Austin, you're excused. Take care.
Hey, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, are we ready on Mr. Al Montasar?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I have case number SP 137-96691. Mr. Al Montasar, please state your full name. If you are in my courtroom with hats on, please take them off. I'm never going to call your case. All right, sir, state your name.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Hisham Al-Muntasar.
Thank you, sir, and good afternoon to you. All right, how are we proceeding as to Mr. Al Montasar?
Judge, my client wishes to avail himself of the offer in this matter. He'll be tendering a plea of guilty, asking this court to reduce the charge to fail to display a valid license.
Thank you. Mr. Al Montasar, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Sir, do you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to the matter that's before the court on today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you've had an opportunity to speak with an attorney regarding your decision to accept the people's offer and to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty on today, that you are giving up your right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone promise you anything or threaten you in any way to get you to plead guilty on today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Ficus. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, on the date and time of the citation, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
When stopped by a police officer and asked to produce a valid license, you could not do so because your license was not valid, correct?
Yes, correct.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'll accept your plea of guilty. I'll amend the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license. I'm assessing cost in the amount of $200. The fine will be $25. How quickly can you get that paid?
Yeah, I have a quick question. I got a letter in the mail for 130 for disregarding the red signal. So is it 300 altogether? Because I got 2 jobs. I have income.
Miss, what, did you get the tickets all on the same day?
I got the ticket on the same day, and then the amount for the 130 was disregarding the red signal.
I know, but did all of this happen on the same day?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Rosenthal, are you willing to dismiss the civil infraction since he's pled guilty to the misdemeanor?
I am, Your Honor. I have no objection.
Miss Lurst, can you see if the misdemeanor is count 2 on this matter?
It is written up on a separate ticket, Your Honor.
Let me get that ticket number.
Yes, ma'am. It's SP 137-96661.
All right, then I'm going to dismiss that particular matter without prejudice. And so you have one matter you need to get paid, sir. When can you get it paid?
I'm pretty sure I can get it paid in the next 14 days, 2 weeks.
Okay, that's fine. What I'm going to do is I will give you until get it paid by, I'll have to put it on my docket for January 3rd. This is going to be an adjourn to pay. And it'll be January 3rd, 2023 at 10:30 a.m.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, I'm sorry, Ms. Lurs, that civil infraction would be an adjourn to dismiss on that day. He can't get that dismissal until he pays us. So that will be for January 3rd. It'll be scheduled as an adjourn to pay, and this matter, I'm sorry, it'll be scheduled as a review. The civil infraction will be scheduled as a review, and this particular matter, the misdemeanor, will be scheduled as an adjourn to pay. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Long as you get it paid, you don't have to come back to court. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. All right. I am ready on, are we ready on Ali Abdo?
Yes, Judge.
I have case number SX 409-37182. Mr. Abdo, please state your full name for the record.
Aquila Adoraki.
No, I don't know who's talking, but you need to put your camera on and put your device on mute. I have not called your case. Thank you so much. For Mr. Ali Abdo, please state your name.
My name is Ali Muslim Muhammad Abdul Anna.
Thank you so much, sir. All right, how are we proceeding today?
Judge, this is a date set for pretrial. After discussing this matter with my client, he wishes to continue his not guilty plea and seeks a bench trial date, understanding that he has a right to a jury trial and is waiving that right.
All right, thank you. I'm going to schedule the matter for a bench trial, and the bench trial date will be January 5th, 2023, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Honor.
Right, you are excused. I'm ready on William Arnold.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have the following. Let's see. I have for Mr. Arnold, SP 138-07571. Mr. Arnold, state your full name, please.
William Sylvester Arnold.
Thank you, sir. All right, how are we proceeding as to Mr. Arnold?
Judge, my client wishes to avail himself the offer. He'll be tendering a plea of guilty to driving without a license, asking this court to reduce it to fail to display.
All right, very good. This is for the entire courtroom. I will be asking you, what date can you get your fines and costs paid? Understand that if you don't pay it, it's going to come back on my docket for a review. I will set a review date. If you do not pay your fines and costs before the date that I give you, then what's going to happen is I'm going to set aside everything and you'll be right back where you started from. So some people will say they're going to pay on a certain day and then they don't do it. You're just messing yourself up, because then the next time I'm not going to give you time to pay, and you're just going to be jacked up with your record for insurance purposes, for getting your license, or whatever it is you're trying to do. So if you give me a date, you need to stick with that date, because I'm not going to just let it go. I'm not that judge. I'm going to come back and have my clerk set aside everything that's been done. So make sure you get it paid. All right, that's for the whole courtroom. Mr. Arnold, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Arnold, do you understand you have a right to a trial with respect to the matter that's before the court?
Yes.
And you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty on today, you're giving up your right to a trial?
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything to get you to plead guilty on today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, I want to take you back to the date and time of the citation. On that date and at that time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And when stopped by a police officer and asked to produce a valid license, you could not do so because your license was not valid, correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license. I'm assessing cost in the amount of $200. The fine will be $25. How quickly can you get this paid, sir?
I can pay that January the 20th.
All right, I'm going to schedule you. There you go, Mr. Arnold. Mr. Arnold had him a date. All right, Mr. Arnold. I am going to schedule you for review on January 23rd, 2023. You're on my docket at 10:30. If for some reason you don't get it paid before that date, then you need to show up in court. Otherwise, I'm going to set aside this offer from the people, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I got you.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, sir. Take care.
All right. You have a blessed day.
You do the same.
All right.
I'm ready on Ali Al Hamid.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your
I
Honor.
have the following. Case number SP 130-04871 and count 2. Mr. Al Hamid, please state your full name.
Ali Alamid.
Thank you, sir. All right, how are we proceeding?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Bachman, P55052 on behalf of the defendant. The matter's here for pretrial. I've discussed it with the defendant. He's going to waive his right to any further hearings on this matter and plead guilty today, Your Honor. There is a recommendation. There is a matter being dismissed on his behalf. I would stipulate to probable cause for that dismissal, and I'm ready to give a factual basis, Your Honor.
Which one is he pleading to?
He's pleading to the unregistered motor vehicle with a reduction to improper plate.
Okay, and then the other matter would be dismissed upon payment of fines and costs.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Al Hamid, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Sir, do you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to the matters that are before the court on today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty as to either one of the matters, that you are giving up your right to a trial as to both matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything, threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty on today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, counsel, the factual basis.
Sir, you will recall on the date and time indicated on the citation that we talked about that you were driving in the city of Detroit in a motor vehicle. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And on that date and at that time, you were stopped by an officer of the Detroit Police Department. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
He asked you to produce, among other things, a valid registration card for the vehicle, and you were unable to do that, were you?
Yes, sir.
And that was because the car wasn't valid. The car wasn't registered in Michigan, correct?
Yes, correct.
And you got a ticket. That's why
Yes.
you're here, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor.
Thank you. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license. I'm assessing costs in the amount of $200. The fine will be $25. And how quickly can you get that paid, sir? Give me a date.
By January 5th, Your Honor.
By January 5th. Thank you
Yes,
for the date, Mr. Al Hamid. And so I am going to schedule this for a adjourn to pay would be January 6, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. And then the matter that will be dismissed is going to be scheduled for review on the same day at the same time. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. You are free to leave.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't know who's on that Galaxy A20. If you all could find out, that would help me. Let's go to Quintina Adams.
Judge, if I could, just for a moment, because the person on the Galaxy A02s, I've been trying to reach him. I don't think he's connected. I called out his name several times and he doesn't respond.
He is, but he's not, he's muted. And so, and then somebody needs to go in the breakout room and help.
Okay, can you hear me now, Your Honor?
Yes, it's give me
Yes.
1 second. Let the attorney
okay.
speak to me. 1 second. Mr. Vikings, have you had an opportunity to meet with this individual?
Not yet, Judge, no.
Okay, so I need someone, sir, can you give me your name, please?
Ricardo Anthony, ma'am.
All right,
Your
Mr.
Honor.
Anthony, I am
Yes,
going,
Your Honor.
you're going to have to go into a breakout room to speak with an attorney, but I'm going to get some cases done right now. And so y'all can put him in a breakout room, please. All right,
Thank you, Judge.
the attorney will be in when I'm finished with them, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, let's go to Miss Quintina Adams. I have case number SP 138-74791. Miss Adams, state your full name, please.
Quintina Adams.
Thank you. All right, how are we proceeding today?
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. We're asking for a waiver trial date by Zoom, please, and thank you.
All right, I'll set this matter for a bench trial, January 19th, 2023, and that's going to be at 10:45 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
Nothing further. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am, for your patience.
You welcome. Have a blessed holiday.
You too, thank you. I'm going now to Ahmed Ash Shamid. I have the following matters. I have case numbers SP 139-757, 2 counts 1, 2, and 3. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Ahmad Shahid.
Thank you, sir. All right, how are we proceeding?
Judge, after speaking with my client, he does wish to continue his not guilty plea. And after discussing his jury trial rights, he wishes to waive those and seeks a bench trial date.
All right, that bench trial date will be January 19th, 2023, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. I'm ready on last name Andrews. I think it's Isaiah Andrews. Is that you, sir?
We're ready.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. I have the following for you. I have case number SP 127-09451 and SP 128-89291. Mr. Andrews, state your full name, please.
Isaiah Andrews.
Thank you, sir. All
Good
right.
afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Our plea today is not guilty. We ask that the matter be set for a waiver trial by way of Zoom, please, and thank you.
All right, I'll set for bench trial, January 19th, 2023 at 10:45 a.m. Thank you so much, Mr. Andrews. You are excused.
Do I use the same Zoom?
Same Zoom, yes, sir.
All right, appreciate you guys. Have a good one.
You too, thank you. I'm ready on Marzell Anderson.
Ready.
Case number SP 137-44571. Mr. Anderson, state your full name, please.
Marzell Anderson.
Thank you, sir. And how are we proceeding today, counsel?
Your Honor, because there is a genuine and material issue of fact, Mr. Anderson is asking for a waiver trial date by way of Zoom, please, and thank you.
All right, I'll set that trial date for January 19th, 2023 at 10:45 a.m. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. I'll see you then.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Ready on Everett Adams.
Ready.
I have case number SP 136-6424, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Adams, Everett Adams, state your full name for the record.
Everett Cordell Adams.
All right, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon. Your Honor, the defendant is going to waive rights to any further hearings. He's going to settle this matter today by pleading guilty. There is a recommendation that if he pleads to count 1, Your Honor, the no insurance misdemeanor, count 2 will be dismissed. Count 1 would thereafter be reduced to improper plate. And that's what the defendant wants to do here and now. Thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Adams, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Thank you. May place your hand down. Mr. Adams, do you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to both of the matters that are before the court on today? Somebody is laid out. I don't know who that is. Sir, I'm never going to talk to you laid out. We're in court. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. Mr. Adams, Mr. Everett Adams, do you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to the matters that are before this court?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And you've had an opportunity to talk with your attorney about your decision to accept the offer from the people. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything, threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty on today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. As to the factual basis, Attorney Boffman.
Mr. Adams, you will recall reviewing the citation that's before the court with me today, correct?
Correct.
And you'll admit that you were driving a motor vehicle on the date and time indicated on that citation in the city of Detroit?
Correct.
And you were stopped by a officer of the law and asked to produce a valid insurance certificate. Is that right?
Correct.
And you were unable to do so for the reasons that your car wasn't insured on that date and time. Is that right?
Correct.
I'm satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll accept your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to improper plates. I'm assessing costs in the amount of $200. The fine will be $25. And how quickly can you get that paid?
January 17th.
All right, very good. Then I am going to schedule you for review on January the 18th, as long as you get it paid by before January 18th, 2023 at 10:30 a.m. You don't have to reappear. Your other matter will be dismissed without prejudice, okay?
The stop sign, that's getting dismissed.
No, the other one is something about registration untitled.
Right.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Your
I'll
Honor.
make sure you get it paid. You're very welcome, sir. Take care.
Right.
All right. I'm ready on Miss Abdur Rahman.
We're ready.
I have case number SP 139-798-51. Ma'am, please state your name for the record.
Aquila Adore Rockman.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffin for the defendant. This matter is here for pretrial. The defendant is continuing not guilty plea. We're asking for a waiver trial date by Zoom, please, and thank you.
All right. Thank you, counsel. I am going to set the trial date for January 12th, 2023. Yes, January 12th, 2023, and that'll be at 10:45 a.m. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'll see you then.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Right, you're welcome.
I'm now ready for last name Al-Qawi, and I apologize if I am mispronouncing it.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's Akawi, yeah.
All right, very good. I have case number Z808-7331. Ma'am, state your full name for me.
Dania Ahmed Akawi.
Thank you so much. All right, how are we proceeding?
Judge, at this point in time, my client wishes to continue or not guilty plea. She seeks a bench trial date. I've also recommended she seek the services of an attorney given the nature of the charge. But for today's purposes, Your Honor, she understands that she has a right to a jury trial. She wishes to waive that and seeks a bench trial date.
All right, very good. Then I'm going to set that bench trial date for January 12th. Yes, wait a minute. Yeah, January 12th, 2023, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I have Mr. Anderson. Are you in the Miss Al-Qawi? You are excused. All right, Mr. Anderson, there you are, James Anderson. I have case number SP 131-36583. Mr. Anderson, please state your full name for the record.
Unmute, sir.
Hello?
State your name.
James Carl Anderson.
Thank you, sir. All right, how are we proceeding today, counsel?
Judge, our plea today is not guilty. We ask for a bench trial by Zoom, please.
Thank you. The bench trial date will be January 12th, 2023. And that
No,
will
no. My name is James Carl Anderson, but driving with a permit. I am guilty.
Well, the reason why we set it for a trial is because it's the prosecutor's discretion, and they didn't want to make an offer until they had an officer present.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want the bench trial, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, January 12th, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. on Zoom, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All
Appreciate
right,
it.
thank you. Take care.
10:45, January 12th.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. I am ready on Kwan Anderson, case number SP 125-90891. Mr. Anderson, state your name for the record, please.
Quan Anderson.
Thank you. All right, how are we proceeding?
Judge,
Guilty.
my client wishes to avail himself of the offer in one matter, SP 125-90891, no insurance, asking this court to amend it to improper plates. And when payment is made on that, Judge, we're seeking the dismissal of the other three matters.
Oh, I'm sorry, he does have three other matters. SP 135-3979, counts 1 and 2, and case number SP 125-90892. All right, very good. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Anderson, do you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to the matters that are before the court on today?
Yes.
And do you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty as to one of the matters, you are giving up your right to a trial and your right to a formal hearing as to the remaining matters?
Yes.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty on today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Thank you. As to the factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, I'd bring you back to the date and time of your citation. On that date and at that time, were you in the city of Detroit operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
And when stopped by a police officer and asked to produce valid insurance, you could not do so because you had no valid insurance. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied as well. I'll accept your plea of guilty. I'll amend it to improper plates. I'm assessing the cost in the amount of $225, and then the fine will be $25. When can you get that paid, sir?
How much would it be altogether total? 250 or 225?
Well, I don't know if you have other things that are out, if you have reinstatement fees or what have you. I don't know.
I'm not talking about those. I'm just talking about your fines. Yours.
I don't know if there are other things
You
that
just
are outstanding of those tickets.
No, I'm saying you saying 225, and then you said $25 for the fine, right?
Right, but you may have, I don't know if you have a reinstatement fee on that ticket. I'm not sure of that.
So I don't know exactly how much I will have to pay then, right?
Well, sir, you can go online. It's going to be anywhere from, I mean, I don't want to guesstimate, Mr. Fikens, unless there's something that you could see. I don't know.
I'm asking because you said, can I be able to pay the fine? I just want to know how much do I have to pay. That's all.
Well, let's just plan on $300. If it's $300, when can you get it paid?
January 23rd.
Okay. Killing me today. All right. And so let's do a review for January 24th. So we'll do an adjourn to pay on January 24th, 2023. And that will be at 10:45 a.m. And then the remaining matters will be scheduled for review on that date and at that time. As long as you get it paid before the 24th of January, you don't need to come back to court. The other three matters will be dismissed, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else in the courtroom? He's killing me. Is there anyone else in the courtroom that I have not addressed? If your camera is off, please turn your camera on if you are a defendant. We don't know you're here if you don't have your camera on.
Yes, myself, Rida Al-Ali.
No, I'll call you. Please, all defendants, turn your cameras on. All defendants, turn your cameras on so that I can know who you are. All right, thank you so much. I am going to Miss Ali. I'm ready on your case.
Yes.
I have for you. I have case number SP 137-05181. Please state your full name for the record, ma'am.
Yes. Ali Rida.
Okay, thank you. Counsel, today this matter is set for pretrial.
Yes, Judge. My client, after discussing this matter with her, she does wish to avail herself the offer. She'll be tendering a plea of guilty to illegal dumping. Asked this court to consider a 12-month delayed sentence. I just want this court to know that she has paid the other civil costs unrelated to this action, but related to the dumping.
Okay, so has someone cleaned up the mess?
Your Honor, if I may, when it comes to that fee that is given for the civil infraction, and I just found this out about, I want to say yesterday, is going towards the cleanup fee, so we don't have to go through probation, because that fee that they do for the civil infraction portion is going to the cleanup, Your Honor. So we don't have to send them through probation.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Do you understand that you have a right to a trial with respect to the matter that's before the court on today?
Yes.
Do you understand that if I accept your plea of guilty, that you are giving up your right to a trial?
Yes.
Has anyone promised you anything or threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty on today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes.
Thank you. You may establish the factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, I direct your attention back to the date and time of the citation. On that date and at that time, were you in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
And did you legally dump refuse on property that you did not own and had no right to dump?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'll follow the recommendation for a 12-month delayed sentence, meaning that in 12 months, as long as you don't get any additional tickets, and as long as you pay your fines and costs when ordered by the court, then you don't have to come back to court. The matter will automatically be dismissed at the 12-month review. Counsel, I'm ready for sentencing. Was there anything you wanted to add before sentencing?
She learned her lesson. This is cost her as it should. She had to pay those civil penalties and fines, and I know that she won't be engaged in this type of conduct again, Judge.
All right, thank you, counsel. I am assessing costs in the amount of $200. The fine will be $100. And can you get it paid?
Can I pay it online? I could pay it now.
Yes, ma'am. You can pay it online. So I'll schedule it for an adjourn to pay for Friday, which is December 9th, 2022, and that will be set at 10:30 a.m. And then let's go out a year, 12 months for the dismissal.
So do I go on 36th District Court and then I'll put the ticket number, my ticket number would show how much I need to pay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then we'll schedule you for a 12-month review on December 7th, 2023. And that will be at 10 o'clock a.m. at 10:30 a.m. And as long as you've not gotten any tickets, you're good. It'll be dismissed. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. I am ready on Miss Andrews. You look like you're at work. Miss Andrews, are you ready? Chantel Andrews, are you ready? Unmute for me, Miss Andrews. Miss Andrews, are you ready?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Let's get it done. I have SP 139685001. Miss Andrews, state your full name for me, please.
My name is Chantel Andrews.
Thank you. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Judge, after speaking with my client, she wishes to continue her not guilty plea and she seeks a bench trial date.
Thank you. That bench trial will be scheduled for January 12th, 2023, and that will be at 10:45 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Your Honor.
No, will you be sending that information via mail?
It will go out, I don't know if it goes out in the mail, but you write it down because you need to be here because anything
What's
can
the,
happen. in the mail.
What's that information again? I'm sorry.
January 12th, 2023 at 10:45 a.m. will be your bench trial.
10:45 a.m. Will it be the same court number?
Yes, same court number.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right.
Have a good day.
You too. I'm ready on Amira.
We're ready.
Okay, I don't see her on my docket.
It's under Al Kataj on page, I have it on page, or Al Kafaj on page 2, Your Honor, third entry from the top.
Thank you. I have SP 137-28361. Ma'am, please state your full name for the record.
Amira Yasmin Baji.
Thank you. All right,
Good
counsel.
afternoon. Judge, the defendant presents today with valid and current documentation. I've sent photocopies of those to Mr. Rosenthal. I know it is his policy in this case to dismiss, stipulating probable cause for that recommendation here. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Then the matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, ma'am. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You well.
All right. I'm ready on Mr. Nasser Ahmed. If you could get in camera, please. And then if someone could go into the breakout room to see the gentleman that we sent in, please. And there should be no one else in breakout rooms. Is that correct?
Your Honor, I have one gentleman who dropped off. His phone is dead. He's trying to enter into the meeting. Mr. Aitzman is trying to come back on. Can we open up for him only?
You better get on before I finish my docket.
He's ready. I'm gonna send him a text. Come on now.
All right, very good. Let's go to Mr. Nasser Ahmed. I have the following. Oh, Mr.
I'm sorry, Judge. Could I be invited back into the breakout room?
Yes, Ms. Wilson, can you place Mr. Vikings back in the breakout room so we can take care of that other matter?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, for Nasser Ahmed, I have the following: SH 1001675, counts 2 and 3. Case number SH 1001675, counts 1 and 3. Case number SH 1001676, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Ahmed, please state your full name for the record.
Nasir Ahmed.
Thank you, sir. All
Good
right,
afternoon.
how are we proceeding?
Judge, we're asking for a waiver trial date by way of Zoom. The defendant has indicates several cases. We're asking if they could be consolidated. He indicates that he is to be before Your Honor tomorrow on a waiver trial, and I'm not sure if the officer required in this case is actually supposed to appear tomorrow. But if so, it certainly would be fitting in terms of judicial economy if we could put all these matters on the same date and time.
All right, and for Thursday's docket, I do have 2 matters from Mr. Nasser Ahmed. I have case number SP 1381844, counts 1 and 2. I am going to adjourn them and place all of his trials on January 12th, 2023, and that'll be at 10:45 a.m. So he does not have to show up on tomorrow.
Thank you kindly, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. You're all set, sir. Right. Okay, I don't see anyone else in the courtroom.
There's a gentleman on the phone. If you're on the telephone and your phone number ends in 0405, please press *6 to unmute your device.
I need to see a face. I don't do it over the phone. If they don't
Okay.
have video capabilities, they have to come into the courthouse.
Okay, I understand.
All right. I'm ready to call the remainder of the docket. I understand you're waiting on Mr. Aitman to
Yes.
join us again. I'll hold on to Mr. Aitman for a second. And then there was another gentleman that went into the breakout room. Who was that?
I can't recall that person's name.
I put his name in too.
Mr. Anthony.
Mr. Anthony. Okay. Is he on my docket? Yes, he is. Was that Ricardo Anthony? All we know is Mr. Anthony.
Yes, Your Honor, Ricardo Anthony.
Okay, wonderful. I'm going to call the remainder of my docket at this time. I'm starting on page 1. I have for George Adams, case number U646-52322, scheduled for pretrial today, was charged with disorderly conduct. He has failed to appear. KPS will issue. That bond will be set at $50, cash or surety. Going to page 2, I have all of these matters for Andrew Alford. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do it. And listen, I'm putting a bond out here and I need them to just not give him a new court date because this is a waste of my time. This is not the first time I've called these 3,000 cases for Andrew Alford. And so that just doesn't make sense to me that he gets a bond and then they just keep putting him. At some point, they need to make him come in or something. But yeah, he's getting a bond today. All right. I have for Mr. Andrew Alford, SP 101-50661, SP 109-5831, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 115-09731, SP 116-79991, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 116-79921, SP 118-145, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 118-14551, SP 124-2583, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 125-1864, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 125-9217, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 126-7113, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 128-7135, counts 1 and 2. SP 129-1380, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 135-4940, counts 1 and 3. SX 375-421. 21, case number U 476-00218, case number 19280-288, 1, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number 19490-9431, case number 217-26432, counts 1 and 2. Case number 227-37716, counts 1 and 2. All of these matters are for Andrew Alford. He has failed to appear for pretrial. KPS will issue. The bond will be set at $25 cash or surety as to each matter. And please note that he has in the ROA that he has been before, these cases have been before the court with a personal bond, and he continues to not appear. And so now his cash or surety bond must be paid on each matter, on all matters, in order to get another court date before this court. Bond must be paid on all outstanding matters. So Ms. Lurs, can you please make sure that goes into the ROA?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. I have a Carissa Allen, SP 113-12941, KPS with the bond set at $25 cash or surety. For Patrick Allen, U648-11122, KPS with the $25 cash or surety bond. For Motia Al-Mansub, U456-11018, KPS, the bond is set at $25 cash or surety. I'm going to page 3 now. I have for Drianta Anderson, SP 137-83131, Capias, $25 cash or surety. I have for, and then Mr. Aitman, we'll see if he can get on. Let's go now. Are we ready on Mr. Anthony?
We are, Your Honor.
I have case number SP 137-64901. Mr. Anthony, please state your full name. You are muted. Unmute for me.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's okay. State your full name.
Ricardo Dwayne Anthony, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, counsel.
Judge, first of all, I wanted to thank this court and Mr. Rosenthal. We've had a brief discussion about this matter. He paid a civil infraction for no registration. Because of that, the associated misdemeanor is there's a recommendation for dismissal because he's paid that. I certainly join in that recommendation, stipulate the probable cause. I want the prosecutor in this court to know that he is a veteran, Judge. I just wanted to.
Oh, wonderful. All right. Thank you so much. Your matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you for your service. We appreciate you. Okay.
And I thank you, Your Honor. You're a beautiful person. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. You're very
I
welcome.
can thank you enough. Okay, so I'll try to walk the straight line, Your Honor. So I appreciate you all for looking out for that. And I thank you. I've been in law enforcement myself also 10 years.
All
Detroit
right.
Public School.
All right.
So,
Very
so
good.
I appreciate you all and keep up the good work, you guys. Thanks a lot.
So much. Take care, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay, and thank you, Your Honor, and thank you all.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rosenthal, Mr. Fikens. All right. Mr. Attorney Bachman, were you able to get Mr. Aitman?
I think this is him calling me right now, Your Honor. Would you allow him to, Mr. Aitman?
Yes, sir.
You're having trouble getting back into the meeting?
Yeah, I've been trying to get back on since.
I have you here, and I believe I'm
able
gonna.
to bring him without capturing his image.
Can he come back tomorrow?
I can bring him back tomorrow. He needs to find a device where he can get on.
Yes, Your Honor, we understand. Mr. Aitman, you're gonna need to come back tomorrow.
Okay, what time?
I'm going to call it now. U600834421 and SP 126-43451 for Lawrence Aitman. I am adjourning these matters to December 8th, 2022, and I'll put them on for 9:30 a.m. So please
Your
make sure that you show up, sir.
Okay, can you repeat the Zoom room, please?
I sent that to you by text, sir. Make sure you come on at 9:30. Come early, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Ms. Lurst, did I miss anything on the docket? Ms. Lurst? If you're speaking to me, I can't hear you.
I apologize, Your Honor, I was on mute.
That's okay.
I do believe Carissa Allen was here. I know you called her for. Yes, Carissa.
Oh,
I had her checked in.
Well, she's not on now.
I thought we called that case.
No, I called it, but I KP'd her.
It was Andrew.
Okay, thank you.
Let's
That was
close
it.
all big breakout rooms to just make sure. Miss Adams, if you're on, I mean, if she checked in and she left, there's nothing I can do for her.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
I don't see her. Does anyone else see her?
I
No,
saw her.
we just
before.
have the one phone person.
I'm sorry.
We just have the gentleman that's on a phone that hasn't unmuted. That you.
I don't know who that person is that's on the phone, but you cannot, when you all see someone on the phone, please call them at that number and let them know that they have to be able, I have to be able to see their face.
I just called, Your Honor, and they didn't even answer, so.
Okay, well, they're not interested. Okay.
And I believe initially, Your Honor, Ms. Wilson did speak with that individual and asked them to sign into another device before we were on the record. I believe if that is the individual. I know we had one person that wasn't able to use the device to sign into Zoom.
Okay, and if they can't, then they will need to come down to the courthouse. I won't be able to service them without being able to capture their image, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understood. Miss Wilson did relay that as well, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Wilson. All right, if nothing else, we are all set for the afternoon. Thank you all for working together. I appreciate it. And
Oh, it's a pleasure, Your Honor.
yes, good to see you, Attorney Bachman. And I'll see everybody else in the morning. Thank you, Ms. Lurs, for serving.
See you all next time.
Have a good afternoon, everyone.